There is something that fascinates me about human energy. Love sits so high on almost every emotional scale ever created. On the scale on screen you can see it appears fourth. Love changes how we feel, it changes how we see the world, and often changes the energy we bring into every interaction that we have. I remember once passing a couple who were clearly very deeply in love. They weren't trying to attract attention, and they weren't putting on a display for anyone. They were simply enjoying each other's company. Yet there was something unmistakable about them. As they walked past, an elderly lady smiled and said, "Love looks good on you two." I've never forgotten that moment. Not because of the words themselves, but because she wasn't commenting on how they looked. She was commenting on something she could feel. There was a warmth about them, a closeness, an energy that was visible without either of them saying a word. Most of us have witnessed something similar at some point in our lives. We've spent time with people who leave us feeling lighter, happier, and somehow more optimistic than we felt before we met them. We've also encountered people who seem to drain every ounce of enthusiasm from us after a relatively short conversation. Life often feels like an exchange of energy. When that energy is balanced, we rarely think about it. We give and receive naturally. We support others and allow ourselves to be supported in return. Yet when we spend too long carrying the worries, responsibilities and expectations of everyone around us, we eventually begin to feel the strain. Our patience becomes shorter. Small setbacks feel bigger than they really are. Things that would normally wash over us start to linger longer than they should. And that's why I find the idea of vibrational energy so interesting. Not because of charts, numbers or theories, but because it encourages us to pay attention to how we feel. It reminds us that our thoughts, our relationships, our environment and our daily habits all contribute to the quality of energy we bring into the world. Think for a moment about someone who is easy to love. A partner, a child, a parent, a close friend, or perhaps someone who is no longer with us, but still occupies a special place in our heart. Simply bringing that person to mind often changes something within us. Our breathing settles, we soften, the noise in our head quietens for a moment, and we reconnect with the feelings of gratitude, warmth and appreciation. Nothing in the outside world has changed, yet our experience of the moment has changed completely. And perhaps that's the point. The energy we carry is influenced by where we place our attention. The people we spend time with matter. The conversations we have matter. The stories we tell ourselves matter. The things we choose to focus on matter. And maybe that's why people often say that our vibe attracts our tribe. Whether or not we believe every aspect of vibrational energy theory, most of us recognize a simple truth. The energy we bring into the world has a remarkable way of finding its way back to us.